baby, we got a wild one for you this week.
Are you ready to talk about Chicago?
Are you ready to talk about the chicken Caesar salad pizza?
Shocking. Are you ready to play bingo?
Are you ready to talk about Miss Carrie Colby?
Are you ready to talk about Fat Slut?
Are you ready to talk about New York Food Week disco drag disco?
Are you ready to take a nap on the pod?
Well, then enjoy this. Goodbye
Bitch,
now.
wake the fuck up.
I'm so sleepy. I just hopped off the plane at LAX.
With some farts and a little bit of puke. Goodbye.
M.
Oh.
M.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus, you turn around and boom, you end up with us. Sloppy seconds. Oh, diva.
Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Hi, you soft, you stupid little fuck, you nuts, little fuck, you dirty little fuck, you stupid little fuck. Talking about Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper, meatball, that's Big Dipper.
You literally-
Hi.
Hi. You changed the melody of the song.
Things are changing.
536. Did you see Arianti on?
Dun, 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 dun. What's that?
Sunny days.
Ba-ba-da.
Sesame Street?
Yeah, because as you saw, it was just in Chicago, where everyone else there was
Famously where Sesame Street takes place.
No, at a party called Bump, where I was bumping it, and everyone was dressed up like Sesame Street characters. But Bambi Banks Kool-Aid specifically told me and Carrie Colby to dress up like Miss Piggy and Kermit the Frog,
Which are not from Sesame Street.
Which are not from Sesame Street. But I understand that it was like the hosts were all doing different Sesame Street characters, like Cookie Monster, Baby Bird, or Big Bird, Baby Bird, Big Bird.
You had someone. You wanted someone to Baby Bird something into your mouth.
I did what I did.
I do what I do. Wait, I have so many questions. Why was it Sesame Street themed?
Because it was 1 year old, so it was an event, and
It was a
everything was dressed up like a childhood cartoon or something like that.
Slay.
But
And
specifically, they said don't wear like diapers. This isn't like a diaper baby party. But I heard Baby Miss Piggy.
But I heard I'm gonna wear a diaper.
Put on a diaper.
And you had a little kerfuffle with your prosthetic?
Yeah, I watched all these videos on how to like place a prosthetic and like all this stuff. I think the mistake was I bought a store-bought prosthetic instead of having someone mold one to my nose.
Yes.
Because as you see, I do have quite a wide nose.
Oh yeah.
Comparatively speaking. So when it was going on, it wouldn't lay flat because it was like it couldn't.
It was hitting topography.
It was like hitting the wide part of my nose where there was like a little tiny narrow.
So it was like lifting.
So it kept lifting on the sides, and I had someone there helping, and I was like, oh, it'll probably like take about 30 minutes to do the nose, so I'll just start my makeup 30 minutes early, like, because in my mind, I like to be early. It took an hour, and then I just gave up and ripped it off and took all the glue off my face, and luckily brought a backup little pig nose.
And I'm sure everyone thought it was a slay and a success.
Yeah, everyone thought it was very funny, and it was. I didn't know if anyone was going to understand the look, but everyone, even when we were walking down the street to get to the gig, someone was like, "Miss Piggy," and I was like, "Yes." And then I pointed at Carrie Colby, and I was like, "Who's she?" And they're like, "A supermodel."
Yeah, she didn't look like anybody's frog.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna like paint herself green, and like Kermit the Frog has that little neck thing. She could have
the like
worn a
spiky
green
star
bodysuit,
shape,
painted her face cunty green, and then put on that spiky neck thing.
She could have done cunty green like when Chapel Roan did the
Statue of Liberty.
Exactly. But what did she do? She just wore a bodysuit and modeled?
She wore like a designer dress and modeled.
Go off, Carrie.
And so like I come down in the hotel looking like fucking a nut job, like pig nose, pig ears, and Carrie steps out of the elevator and like of course just nips out, and everyone's just like, damn, she's gorgeous.
Was it green at least, what she was wearing?
It had tones of green.
Go off. Girl, When the girls act like that, you're like, you better do it. You better have the audacity to do it. And you guys traveled together? You sat next to each other on the plane?
Yeah, we didn't realize that we were on the same flight over. And then today, when we got on the plane, it was Southwest, so we were like, "Oh, you sit on the window, I'll sit on the aisle, and then I'll act big, and no one will sit in between us." So I kept on anytime someone we didn't
Kind of
didn't
spread
wanna
out.
sit, I
Someone,
spread up.
someone you what? Didn't like?
Didn't want to sit in between us.
And did
And
you
then-
act? Was your acting successful?
Yes, until there was 2 people left, but they had walked all the way to the back of the plane, and we're walking back, and we were the first seat that this guy saw that didn't have someone in the middle. And he goes, "Can I sit in between you?" And of course, it is a annoyingly straight man who man spread his legs the entire time.
Did you
and
guys
took up
touch?
both fucking armrests with his elbows, but went wide. But then Carrie was reading his phone. Whatever. No
I
edit.
got you.
No, it's fine. I don't
Okay.
care because the guy was being an asshole and I was reading his fucking phone too.
Yeah.
And she goes, "This man is giving it to the gays, texting $100 for ball pics, $150 for dick."
What? That's what was on his phone. And I bet he was kind of had bad eyesight, so it was super big font.
It wasn't
Don't
super
you-
big, but it was like the Snapchat font, which is very clear to read. And he was
100
doing that the whole flight.
What?
Snapchatting.
DMing people on Snapchat.
Yeah,
It's going down basement on Snapchat apparently.
it's going down. So that was
I'm
my
saying
weekend.
timber.
We flew in. We got deep dish pizza. We
Yeah,
went
you
to
got
bed.
deep dish pizza. What other Chicago favorites did you eat? Did you like the deep dish?
Yeah, I mean, I did. I didn't like it the next day.
Hold on, I gotta go back to the ball picks. Just balls?
That's what I thought too. 100 for just ball. And I will tell you, we were both texting back and forth on either side of the scale. Because some of us give you that good old texting.
Can
and
you
we were both
imagine if you
we
just
could fix
Googled,
him.
just
We could fix
Googled
him.
balls,
Ball picks.
and then just went like this, turned to him, and held your phone screen up, and you were like, "Run me my $100." Wait, you could fix him how?
He was just so close to being hot, but he smelled weird.
But he
was-
liked
Gary,
balls.
We were both this guy's definitely more hungover than I am, which means that he had a wilder time than I did.
Okay, wait. So that was a quick trip.
Bump happens at a place called Never Have I Ever, which is, I don't know if it's a gay bar or not, but they fucking treated me and Carrie like fucking stars.
Oh, okay.
I was sweating because I left my little electric fan at the hotel room, and I was like, "It's really hot up here." And they brought up a personal air conditioning unit and put it on the second floor VIP and aimed it at me.
You were like, now I'm getting some ideas.
And then he, oh yes, I am. And then he was, they gave me and Carrie our own security guards that followed us around, and he's like, "And if you don't want anyone to touch you, let me know." And I of course was there with one of my friends, and I was just like, "We're gonna go downstairs and dance now." And he goes, "Okay, be careful, I don't want anyone touching you." I was like, "I will be fine. I will be fine. If there's a problem, I can handle it. I have a friend here. I think we'll be fine. Everyone at this bar is cool. And in fact, I know a lot of people here."
Well, that is, it's probably becomes pretty easy to use that security as a crutch. You never go out with security, but the moment you have it, you're like, could you clear away for the bathroom?
I did. Oh no, I didn't even. That was the other thing about this gig, which was crazy, was that we showed up at 2 and we're done at 2. Or showed up at 12 and we're done at 2:30. It was the easiest gig I've ever done in my life.
And did you
everyone
perform?
there was fucking dressed up in character. It was. There was a. I have never seen a party like this in LA, where there is a clear theme
and
everybody in the room was dressed up and the bar was packed. It was insane. I was telling Bambi at the end, I was like, I don't know how you do this. It's insane, but getting everyone to show up dressed up and stay dancing all night, it was just magical.
What was that classic LA party called? Drag Strip 66?
Before my time.
Yes, of course, before both of our times, but that was apparently a party that everyone turned to look every week. Big looks.
It was kind of fun too, because like it was like some of the looks were more like Club Kitty, where it was like you're getting the essence of the character. You're not like dressing up as the character.
And is Bump a performance base? Like, did you guys perform?
No, it's just like you just walk around and talk to people and take photos.
And someone DJ'd?
Yeah, I don't remember who the DJ was, but they were like really good. Like I don't go dancing, and I was in my fucking platforms, and I was down on the fucking dance floor in
Give
the
the
middle
old
of it.
two-step.
I was giving some of these.
You love that shoulder, and then you're really feeling it when you sort of squat down into like what's the wide one in ballet? First, second, third. Is it fifth
plie.
position?
Fifth plie.
A fifth plie, and then you give the old swing of the ponytail.
I was
that's
doing
not there.
that.
That's when you know you're feeling it.
I
You're like,
was
baby girl.
I was down, hands on my knees.
Yes, there you go.
Shaking my head.
Okay, so you had deep dish pizza. Did you have a Chicago style hot dog?
No, I went to a place called like Crispy's Noodle Shop, which was like whenever I told someone that's where I went, they were all like, "Oh my god, it's so good."
Oh, okay.
I had some trade.
So you sucked dick and cock
Yes, I did.
and balls and taint.
Yes, I did.
Did you finger any butthole? Butthole? Were you a butthole
the
surfer?
butthole was a bit off limits due to.
Oh, so you still dipped your toe. You said, "Baby, I'm on that doxy."
Well, I have the doxy, and I also here have a very strong antibiotic that I will be taking tonight.
Oh, you really threw caution to the wind.
I said I don't care. What's another STI?
Go off, sis. All right. Well,
I'm not in
on
Chicago
that irresponsible
often.
note.
And don't worry,
I will go ahead
for my
and-
little New York trade who might be listening. I will be fully prepped and ready and tested and ready to go by the time I come this weekend. when I will
Oh,
be
you're
there.
giving Nate Dogg.
What's Nate Dogg?
I got hoes in different area codes. Area codes. You know that song?
No.
It's by Ludacris and Nate Dogg. It's called Area Codes.
Well,
And it's
there's three guys
about...
I want to hook up with when I'm in New York, and right now I'm trying to plan on how to get two of them in the same room at the same time with me.
Do they like that? Do they like each other?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure that out.
Do a little pic swap.
I
Put them on a
did,
group
and
chat.
He said that he thought he was hot, but I haven't checked with the other one.
Ooh, and what if the other one goes, "Not for me, love. Not for me, babes."
I have a feeling that the other one is down for pretty much anything based
Down
off
to
of my
clown.
past
I love that.
experiences.
All right, well, let's take a little...
I'm you now. Let's take a break and we'll be right back.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either, and if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada, too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton!
Quince.
Quince. At Quince.
If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy. Just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten. And we're back. Okay, now you tell a story, and then I have another story to tell about a new LGBTQIA plus bar here in Los Angeles that treated me like shit. You go first.
I don't really have a story to tell. I have a couple stories to tell, but I'm trying to keep a few of them off limits.
Yeah, well, don't tell the one. Don't tell.
Well, I'm not going to tell that one, and then I have another little one that I'm trying to not tell. All I'll say is this: I socialized with a person that we.
You literally said you weren't going to talk about this.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this. Okay. So fuck off. I socialized with the person that we ran into at Folsom. And we got to hang out a little bit. And he's super cute and really hot. And we had a really nice time. And we were being like really like cutesy and like a little romantic. And then when he left, this other guy who I had just met, but we were all hanging out together, he came up and he was like, "Where'd your guy go?" And I was like, "Oh, he had to go home." And he was like, "I see that for you. I think that's really, really cute for you. Like, that's going to be good." And I was like, "Gonna be good? Like, what do you think this is? The Golden Bachelor?" Like, I'm not. Also, the guy that I was hanging out with is married. And he was like, "Oh, man, doesn't that suck?" And I was like, "Did you really think that I was like trying to date him?" It was a very funny sort of moment of like, oh, that's not what I'm trying to do, but that's the only way you're thinking about.
Yeah, you don't ever want to date anybody.
But I will say, when I was hanging out with this guy, I was like, bring on the poly, girl. I almost was like, I was like, let's be boyfriends.
Poly people.
His husband was also really hot, but I was going to be like, we should be boyfriends.
I will be your third.
No, I'm not trying to be nobody's third. He can be my boyfriend on the side. Let me be the side. The side chick. Before you tell your story.
Hey, Fox. Love the pod. Long time listener. Few time caller. Okay. Meatball, gonna hate this. I am poly. I know you hate poly people. You hate poly people. You hate poly people. You hate poly people. but I have stumbled my way into a poly situationship. Had a
Stumble
boyfriend
your
for a
way right
while,
on
then
out.
another boyfriend.
Do me a favor and
I
trip your way
started
out that door.
seeing this other couple, I guess, that so my boyfriend has regularly had sex with one of them, and I started hanging out with him, and it's very fun. Anyway, kind of beside the point, but I'm calling because I'm realizing that one of them looks a lot like me. Like when I look at him, I'm not like, oh, that's me. But like, if you were to describe the two of us, it would basically be the same description. He's a little shorter than me, and that's about it. He do have a bigger dick than me, which I love that. But I guess that makes sense for my boyfriend, but for me, is it weird that I'm like still into this guy and he kind of looks like me? Like, do I need to like just stop overthinking it and just, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Whatever. Goodbye.
Not whatever. Well, gay men have a long tradition of
Baby, look it up. It's called boyfriend twins.
being attracted to people who look like them.
Which is wild to me.
And you and I have had this discussion, which is part of the reason I think that when any time I talk about having a sexual experience with someone that you might find attractive, Meatball, you go, blah, blah. And the reason is, I'm going to unpack this a little bit.
You don't know the way my brain works.
I experienced this with the cute guy that I was just telling the story about, because I don't know, we talked about maybe someone that we had in common, or later that night I showed his picture to someone and they were like, oh yeah, he fucked my roommate. And I was like, because I know what the roommate looks like and I know what the other person that he had sex with looks like, and they all kind of look like me, and I am much more into people who don't look like me than who look like me, and so it gives you the ick when you're like, okay, I'm just one of the ones that look.
Another one.
And it's not that it's another one, but it's like that weird dysmorphia where it's like, even if you feel confident about yourself one day, you still have all these parts of your body that you're like, I want to fix that, I want to change that. And then when you see that reflected on another human, you get mean in your head. We all fucking do it.
Yeah, but I was just talking to someone about this because, like, how do I say this in a way that is... how do I say this in a way that is no edits episode friendly?
Well, just do it. Talk like Alaska. Just choose each word slowly as you go.
When you see a pattern in someone's behavior and you realize you were just kind of a part of that pattern.
Yes.
It makes you like kind of hate that person, but also yourself, because then you're like, oh, am I just a fetish to you? Like, is the body more important to you than the mind? Because currently everyone you're hanging out with looks exactly the same.
Hey, so this is my second time calling, maybe the first time being played on the air. So I'm a bigger guy. I'm trying to lean into my sluttiness, my body positivity. I have a close friends on Instagram. I be posting some thirst traps and such. And I have some guys on there that are specifically into chubby guys.
Yeah, they are.
Which is fine, but I hate the idea of being fetishized.
Which is fine.
You know, it's not fun. It's not fun. Which is
and
fine.
They're like, ooh, post more belly pics, or ooh, can you like post belly jiggle videos? I'm like, I just want the validation, the like, tell me I'm hot. I don't need the whole fetishization. How do you guys, as bigger people and a fat top, deal with the fetishization of your fatness and how to navigate that. Alrighty, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
See, girl, we are right on topic. This is what they're all calling in about.
How do you deal with your fetishization?
You know, it's so this just happened at Folsom. Do you remember this? There was someone touching my belly, and they kept going down to the apron part of it and
grabbing the underside,
pinching it, right? And we had sort of joked about previously. We were like, "Get that sunscreen under there," and I was like, "Girl, that's not seeing the light of the sun at all." But like, he would pinch it, and he was like, "That's the hot part." And I was like, that is the part that I find we talk about on bigger bodies, the parts that we find that we want to work on. Like, oh, to me, it's always like the apron belly, the crepe paper skin on the inner thigh, the flexibility for me. Like, these are things that I always want to work on when I'm working on my body. I, like the shape of my body. And I like
the shape of my body.
I like the shape of my body. I like that S shape, the big belly and the big ass. And I like that on other guys. But it's hard when like a jiggle video, you're like, that makes me feel not good about myself, but you're attracted to that.
I would not send that. I would only post stuff that I've been in a real bad habit of just sending my nudes to people a lot lately, but I would just post what you're comfortable
have you seen the
posting.
Reddit?
What? Am I on Reddit?
Kidding.
Oh, I was like, ugh, that top. But I would just say post what you're comfortable posting, send what you're comfortable sending. If someone asks you for something like that and you're not into it, I would just kick them off the close friends.
To be honest, this is how I deal with it.
They say, let me get into that apron, baby.
If they're really fucking hot. Like, if
low
you...
self-esteem much?
What'd you say?
Low self-esteem much?
No, but I'm saying if you find them really attractive and they find you really attractive for whatever reason, like the guy that I was just talking about, he's short and I find him really hot.
I love short.
Yes, but he may be really
little dicks.
He may be really self-conscious about. Did you just lean over and fart? I loved that fart lean you just did. It was almost a 45 degree.
Well, because the chair's made of wood.
You gotta lean to the left. Let it rip. But you know what I mean? Like, they may be self-conscious. Oh my God. They may be self-conscious about their height. They may be self-conscious about their dick size. They may be, and you may be like, I love this whole package. I'm so attracted to this. So I think the easiest way to sort of jump that hurdle is if these guys are really into you and they're expressing it. You know, we've talked about it before. You can say, hey, use these words instead of this word. Don't say jiggle. Don't say fat. Say shape of your body, or I like how your body moves, or something like that. If you really want to get into it, those word adjustments can help. But also, I'm like, find someone you're really attracted to who is like saying those things back to you, and it makes the pill a lot easier to swallow. If you're like, I don't love that they're fetishizing my body, but look how hot they are, and they think I'm the same amount of hot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you posted that video of me getting that sunscreen rubbed on my belly.
Yes.
And I got so many new followers and so many like inboxes. And I
was
like,
it was like a 2-second story.
I know.
With all those hamburger titties. What do you call your nipples? Pepperoni meat.
Peppy nippies. It has unleashed something in some men's.
See? I love that. Good for you. All right.
Yes.
Let's take a break, and then I want to hear your story about the establishment that was rude to you.
Yeah, I have to fart again, but I don't want to do it in this room. We'll be right back. And we're back. It was just a fart.
Hello and
Okay.
welcome back, everyone.
I recently, hold on. I recently went out the other night to grab dinner with a friend.
Yeah.
We had a wonderful time. We went to Pine and Crane on Sunset
Nice.
over by 33 Taps and that area. It's like cute, impossible to find parking, but cute.
Yeah.
We both parked kind of far away from each other, so we were like, if we're gonna go to a second location, like let's just walk. And after we left dinner, he goes, "Oh, I just parked in front of this there's like a new bar over in that strip mall, and they have a gay pride flag in the window. We should go." And I was like, "Oh, like a new gay bar here on Sunset, like in this neighborhood? Great, let's go. It's walking distance. Cool, let's go. We won't have to drive anywhere." We walk over there. Turns out to be it's called the Ruby Fruit. I'm gonna say their name. It's a lesbian bar.
Awesome.
Actually, it's called a strip mall wine bar for the sapphiccally inclined.
That's
On the-
that's a lesbian ass name.
Yeah. And on the menu, it says to refer to all the employees as they, them.
Oh, okay. I just
We
want you to
were-
look at the faces of the. I'm showing you Hollywood
You're
Reporter
showing me the
article.
co-owners, Emily Bielegas and Maria Herberkersman.
Mara. I just
What did
want
I
you
say?
to look, Maria.
Oh, sorry,
I just
Mara.
want you to look them in the face while you drag their establishment.
Not dragging the establishment. In fact, I really liked the establishment. I've been
It
to
looks like
plenty
it
of-
has an aesthetic you would really like on the interior.
Well, okay, so there's a lesbian bar downtown.
What's it called?
Bar Franca, I think.
Okay, nice. I didn't know that.
And I've been there numerous times and I've had a wonderful time there.
So what about the Ruby Fruit?
This bar was the exact same. They're painted the exact same color, and I was like, feel kind of at home. Maybe they're related. They have very similar art aesthetic. We go in. There are two other men in there, but they're both in groups with clearly just everyone was a woman or
Yeah.
sapphically inclined.
Okay.
Me and my friend were not that. We stood at the bar and were actively ignored. We were there for about 15 minutes. There was one person running food back and forth, to whom I said, "Excuse me." Oh, excuse me. And she, as they walked by, they would not look at me, even when I loudly exclaimed, "Where do we get a drink?" The other person who was a bartender was outside talking to a bunch of people, watched us come in, then talked to this other group of people for a very, very long time, saw me and my friend both waiting, and then proceeded to completely ignore us.
So
we were
did
in
you
there for so
ever
long.
get served?
No, we just both were like, and I really like him, but he's not the most attentive, socially, picking up on cues and hints. But
Yeah.
he and I both around the same time were like, "Oh, they don't want us here."
Ah.
And so we just left because it wasn't crazy busy. There were empty tables throughout. There was two people running the bar. We were seated at the bar, right in front of the kitchen. This person had to walk out and look at us every time they walked out of the kitchen. And they just fully ignored us. And I understand it's a lesbian bar. It's new, so we were going to support. I mean, it's me. I'm not about to sit down and not buy the whole bottle. You know what I mean? I was there to support, and it just felt very strange and othering, which is an experience I really haven't had in a long time.
Yeah. That is wild.
So
I wonder.
I guess I want to say, fuck you to that fucking bar. No Edits episode. Those two people at that bar were rude as fuck. They did not want to answer any question of where can I get a drink or excuse me, which I know I said 3 times. It was rude. We were there to support you. I could have said some nice stuff about you. But instead, you done made me mad.
Ooh.
And I don't like to get mad at a small business. I wanted to see you thrive. But I swear to God, I'm going to be the next person to run up there and snatch that gay pride flag. You need to hang up a fucking lesbian pride flag if that's the fucking shit you're going to be up to.
My God, Paul.
And it was one of the new ones, too, with the V, with the different colors in it, and then the rainbow.
Yeah, the
Fuck
progress
you.
flag.
There wasn't any. I was the darkest person in there. So fuck you on that one, too, you dumb bitch. Okay, next one.
Shit.
It should be a white lesbian flag, if that's how you're going to be.
It really
That's all I have to say.
hurt your feelings, huh?
It was rude.
Damn. Let's go back. You
Especially,
think they got chicken wings?
especially as someone that frequents precinct where, like, I try to make a space for everybody.
Yeah.
To feel like I went into a new space hoping that maybe I could find something that I could tell all my friends about, and it's near my house, and it's like, it seemed like a casual place with, and the food looked good, too. And I'm sure it is, but I'll never fucking know.
I want
Next
to
call.
I want to mediate. Ooh, they have lunch too.
Yes, and breakfast. And
if
the
they-
eggs look good. The eggs look like those really good fucking buttery French eggs. Like French scrambled eggs. but they're still kinda-
Wait, they open at 11 a.m. and they got breakfast?
It's a wine bar. And the wines looked good.
I bet they had that orange wine too.
They did. And that's, I was going to buy the bottle.
Oh no, they have a Caesar salad. Girlfriend, we got to make amends. We got to figure it out.
It looks good, right?
It looks good.
And they have like outdoor seating, and it's in the same fucking strip mall as Fat Dragon, which is that Chinese restaurant that I like fucking love. So I could
Dang.
really like go make a day of it. You could go Fat Dragon,
drinks.
and then right next
Take
door,
a fart walk.
33,
More
right
drinks.
next door is the Baskin Robbins ice cream shop. We
Well,
have dessert.
that's nobody's small business there. Well, I guess the franchise owner.
Well, Cremo is also around the corner, which is Donut Friends ice cream shop, where they also sell donuts. So you could go there.
And Union Bust? It's tricky out here to navigate where to go.
Okay, Jenny's Ice Cream, Salt and Straw is also down the street. So you know where we ended up going, where we had a lovely time and was
Where?
originally a gay establishment? The Black Cat.
Yes.
And we sat outside and I had a delicious martini where we
Well-
sat and ruminated over what just happened to us.
I'm sorry.
And I
that
kept on being
happened.
like, am I overreacting? And he was like, no, they were actively ignoring you. They were choosing to turn their heads away as they like walked out with the food. They
And the
saw
ch-
us holding the menu.
the challenging point or the challenging part is like you literally never know if like there was some random thing where it was like a private party but no one was saying anything and they were like, these people are crashing, like let's ignore them, or if it was a theme night or if it was whatever. But like the experience you had sounds
The only theme I was getting was cunt.
was ignore. Are you excited for Wicked? I feel like the press tour of Wicked has
So
really
get that damn lesbian flag. It's a red, it's orange, it's white, it's lavender, and then a purple. That's the flag that should be hanging up in there.
I
Not
feel
a
like
fucking all-inclusive rainbow. Kill. I'll burn it. I'm
watch yourself.
angry.
Watch, I'm angry. That's what it is. Have are you excited about like Arianti and Cynthia being in the press because they're
Yes.
did you
whole-
see her on SNL?
Oh, I watched every SNL video on the flight today.
Did you see their lie detector test?
The lie detector test was very funny. Ariana dodging plastic surgery stuff was great.
She kind of didn't. She was like, "This my cookies, this my juice." She answered it.
They were like, "Did you ever get a Fox eye lift?" She was, "No, I didn't even know what that was until she
She's
wanted to be like internet bitches."
that's an answer. She said no.
But then they were like, "Did you ever get a chin implant?" And she went, "They can do that?"
Do you know the video I'm referencing?
They said, "Did you get a facelift?" And she said, "Not yet. I'm not opposed, though."
Yeah, girl. Let her.
You have to watch it again. Her eyes are shifty in a way where it's like, uh-oh.
Well, she was really giving Chatterbox on that interview.
I think I like the new Ariana T.
She's House of Dragon Ariana T.
Yeah, like she's like cutesy.
Yeah.
When Gaga takes a swing at like a new character or person, it's always like such a big swing. With Ariana, it's like, oh, you're just like different now.
It was so weird. The Gaga interview, I still haven't seen Folie à Deux, but the Gaga interview of her on Jimmy Kimmel when she was like, yeah, my fiance's from Minnesota, and then we went and we like ate pizza and hung out with his friends, and it was like so cool to just like eat pizza at a house party. And it was a little too intense. And then I like Googled her fiance, and he has a net worth of $600 million.
Oh yeah. It's not like she keeps on acting like he's like just everyone's like, oh, she's dating just like a normal guy. And I was like, she could never just date what?
Because he's not
that.
This is a fan. Explain for everyone listening, because you just stopped abruptly and said, "What is that?" Rather
it's
than
like a fan on a telescoping thing. It looks like one of my big hand fans.
It's just a fan that I keep on my desk, and I was plugging it in because it died.
Oh, it's USB powered.
Yeah, it's like really not that big of a deal, and you were like, "What on earth?"
Well, it's hideous.
Okay,
it shouldn't belong in a home. That belongs in a gay bar. That belongs in
a lesbian bar.
Ruby Tuesdays or whatever the fuck that place was called.
Ruby Roo. Yeah, I just think the Gaga stuff, and I've heard the movie is crazy, so I'm curious to see what that's all about. But yeah, I'm excited, and they released the oh well, here's a phone call about.
The lesbian bar isn't dead. It's pouring orange wine in Los Angeles. Critics Notebook headline. I could have had orange wine.
So are you listening to the voicemail that is being
There's
played?
There's no voicemail playing.
Specifically for you? Oh, I started playing it and you couldn't hear it. I'm sorry. You were over there ranting and I was like, God, she really doesn't like this voicemail.
Hi, this is a question for Meatball and only Meatball. Sorry, Big Dipper. But the
orange wine! Bibbidi bobbidi boo!
Wait, I can't hear.
That's what I experienced.
Hi, this is a question for Meatball and only Meatball. Sorry, Big Dipper. But the track listing for the soundtrack of the Wicked film has been released, and it ends at Defying Gravity. And Meatball, I want to know your thoughts on that. As you know, the second act is not good. So the first movie will probably be the whole first act. Thoughts, feelings, opinions? Please let us know. The people are waiting.
It's shocking to me that I wasn't invited to one of these premieres. Not like the premieres, but the preview screenings that everyone's getting invited to.
Did you check your email?
No.
How would you get invited? Probably via email, bitch.
Oh, I did get invited! I just typed in Wicked. It's literally down here.
Uh-huh. When was it?
This was the LA one.
Which was
like
when?
It was like last week.
Okay.
Okay, anyway. Well, I guess I'm gonna go kill myself. Let me do it in front of the Ruby Roo or whatever.
Oh my God.
I've heard it's really good. I heard it's just long, and that everyone is. A couple people that saw it are like, I forgot that Ariana Grande was an actress first, but like she is acting her ass off. So,
which is awesome.
I'm excited to see that. It's just really long. It's 2.5 hours long, which is crazy for the first act. That's longer than the entire musical.
And we get No One Mourns the Wicked, Dear
Mhm.
Old Shiz,
Mm-hmm.
The Wizard and I,
Mm-hmm.
What Is This Feeling,
Mm-hmm.
Something Bad.
It's happening in Oz.
Oh, it's Peter Dinklage? I didn't realize that. I'm sure everyone knows
Is
that,
the
and that's been
goat?
news from the beginning. Dancing Through Life, Popular, I'm Not That Girl, One Short Day, A Sentimental Man, and Define Ground. I mean, those are the
That's the lineup.
bops.
Those are the songs.
The only good song in the second act is For Good, right?
And
Where's the club remix of that? Call Ocean Kelly.
Melika. What is that one called?
Probably that.
That one's good. No, there's multiple good songs in Act 2. We've done this before.
But okay.
No, I don't like the story.
But you like the bops. Ocean, I need a bop.
Thank goodness. That one's a good one. As Long as You're Mine.
Mm-mm.
No Good Deed.
Mm-mm.
You don't like No Good Deed?
Sing it.
No good deed goes unpunished. No act of charity goes un.
But I feel like all those
Dun,
songs
dun,
have the same melody, and then they meld
dun,
together
dun,
for
dun.
For Good.
For Good is good.
For Good is good.
As Long as Your Mind is good. Thank goodness is okay. That's the one that's like dun 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 dun.
Okay, the other big news of the week was that you were on an episode of Give It to Me Straight with Maddie Morphosis, and baby girl, you were eating them
children-
rocks.
The children
You
are trying
were
to diagnose me.
Eating the rocks.
They're
They're
eating
the rocks. They're eating the ice.
sand.
Ah!
Eat the rocks. Eat the rocks. Yeah, that was a really fun shoot. She edited it to be. It was longer. We were there filming for like an hour and a half. And
Yeah,
she got it down
normally edits out
to
stuff.
like 40 minutes or something. It's
It
like,
was about an hour. It was an
oh,
hour
then
and
maybe
5.
I think we were recording for 2 hours then. I remember it was just like a long. It was like long.
She put stuff on her Patreon.
Yeah, we did some Patreon questions. A lot of people were like, "Oh, why didn't she ask you about the boulets?" And I was like, "Because baby, she's smart enough to put that behind the paywall. So if you want to hear that shit, that's on the Patreon."
Oh, and you got into all that good drama?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a fun time filming. I'm happy that she's at the LA studio.
The way you described your process of eating the rocks makes us all know you were a pro at that. Because we were like, yeah, you suck on it for a little bit, you get all the good stuff out the top, then you crunch down on the rocks until they become sand.
I just need
then
to
you slurp it
I
on
just
top.
need to specify when I was saying
like,
rocks, it was like pebbles. They were just tiny
no, we
little
know.
smooth
They're
pebbles.
still
And when I said
rocks.
the white stuff, everyone was saying, "Oh, that's bird shit." And was like, "No, it was just dust that had collected from it being a rock in the sand."
You're like, don't take me to a pet store. And I walk down the aquarium aisle and I see all the blue rocks. They got purple rocks.
Not the blue rocks. Those aren't the right ones.
Not the blue rocks.
Not the blue rocks. Yeah. And then I sent that to my mom and she was like, "Well." Yeah, and then I was like, everyone said I had Taika or a mineral deficiency or a vitamin deficiency, and she was, or Pika, sorry, not Taika, Pika, and I was like, Pika, that's how you say it, and she was like, no, you didn't. We tested you. You just loved eating rocks and sand.
And now you crunch on that Sonic ice.
But ice is something that everyone chews on. Let's ask the audience. I'm sure it's a universal thing that we all do. I know a board does it.
What's a good ice emoji? If you
Is
chew
there not
on
an ice cube?
I don't think there's an ice cube. There's a snowflake, but that means cocaine.
Cocaine. Which she cut out. I referenced cocaine a lot in that interview, and she cut it all out.
It still was in there pretty good.
Not the way I was doing it.
Not
the way I was bumping that.
What's a good ice emoji?
I think there is an ice cube. Let me look.
Well, if you like chewing ice, send a thumbs up and
Oh, an ice cube. There's an ice cube.
Oh, great. Send an ice cube and a thumbs up. And if you're anti-chewing ice, an ice cube and a thumbs down.
And don't be one of those people that's like, oh, it's bad for your teeth. Trust me, I'm not just grabbing it straight out of the freezer straight to my mouth. I let it sit in water and soften up.
You're insane. All right. We'll be back
I'm a texture person.
after this break. Who's my person?
I said I'm a texture person.
Oh, I thought you were like, I'm a text your person. My little poly boyfriend. Okay, be right back.
And we're back.
So tell everyone what's going to happen with Fat
What's
Slut.
happening this Friday at Fat Slut? I didn't want anyone to know, but I feel like I should let everyone know. I will not be there. This is the first and hopefully only one that I ever miss. But you must
It's
understand.
not the first one you missed.
It is the first one I missed.
You've done this before where Pinche filled in for you when you were
No,
out
I
of
have
town.
not.
Oh, you made plans to, but then the out-of-town gig changed?
That out of town gig change.
Okay. Because
Or
I
staying in it.
remember...
There was talk of it happening, and then I was like, I actually don't trust anyone to run the show because
Right,
truly
okay,
everyone is
okay.
terrible at hosting. Except
I didn't
for
mean
me.
to call you out.
And then there was one time where I was like deathly ill, and I was shitting
Yes.
myself.
But
And
that Pinche was there, and you guys did the
No,
IV drips.
Nikki Jizz was in town, and she was gonna cover for me. But I love Nikki Jizz, but we just host differently.
Say
And
her
I can't
name.
trust nobody.
Well, you're trusting your friend Pinche.
Well, I'm trusting
Dallas.
you to make sure Dallas to make sure that bitch talks on time, and you
Okay.
stand off stage and start clapping at her when she's going a little long.
Oh no, you are making me and Dallas have an adversarial relationship at the club.
yes,
At the club, we are not all fam because she does not like me.
yes, I
And
know.
now you've hired me to yell at her?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Well,
So this Friday,
advertise what
Dallas
it
will be
is.
hosting, and it'll be a beautiful show. We have Lauren Banal, Kyra Jete. Our headliner is Heidi in Closet, so you know she gonna be turning it out. The food eating competition will be there. I am dropping off all the food on Thursday night, so it'll be in the freezer for you, ready to go.
Oh, now this has become a business meeting.
And, yeah, well, much like when we were walking around fucking Folsom, now we talk business.
Hey, I cut most of that out, and most of it was trying to get you gigs.
Love that kind of stuff. So please all be there. Understand that when Neil Patrick Harris calls and says, will you do a sexy food eating competition for New York Food and Wine Week? You say yes.
You say, show me that cockpick they said was yours on that Netflix dating show.
What?
On the dating... that show he did, that one season of that show where he was like a divorced gay man.
Oh, and there was a dick pic on the phone.
And it was like,
But
this
no,
is
but
my
you
dick
remember,
pic.
if you want to see his dick, you can see it in Gone Girl. Just everyone was talking about Ben
Yeah, it's
Affleck's
double
dick.
dick and Gone Girl. We all know.
No, but some people forget.
Gone Girl : double dick. That's the way it's. That's how you download the film. I'm just kidding.
Now, me and my friend, we
Blank.
we say yeah, I'm like we say Gone Girl for when they have gonorrhea or like someone has gonorrhea. We're like,
Oh,
she's
she got
the Gone Girl.
That-
She's Gone Girl
That
this
makes
week.
sense.
So yeah, but if you're in New York, get tickets to New York Food and Wine Week's drag disco party hosted by David Burka and Neil Patrick Harris with performances from Jimbo the Drag Clown and myself. We'll also be doing a sexy food eating competition at the end and a choreographed dance with all of us at the end after.
Oh, so you got to go rehearse.
So yeah, I've got the videos, and so I have to get there the night before to go to rehearsal and do all that.
That's fun. Give me the old
Yeah.
step, touch, step, double clap. And if
I'm
you're in LA, come on down to
drain
Fat
your nut.
Slut
Oh.
and see how well we do without Meatball. I'm gonna try really, really hard not to get on stage. I
That's
fear
weird
I'm-
because I was gonna ask you to do a number.
no.
You could do thickies.
No, because you're not going to pay me any different.
Bestie.
We can talk about it, but I'm okay.
Surprise performance. Everyone's asking if it's Halloween themed. Baby, you know I fucking hate Ookie Spooky. Come as you want. Should we do a costume contest at the beginning of the night? That's just like more stuff to organize.
Oh my God. Well, sure. You know, you let me know and we'll figure it out. How about that? But they don't need to listen to you try to run a business meeting on this episode of the podcast. Who are you?
Yeah.
Me?
So anyway, have a wonderful time. I also think I'm gonna be in New York for 2 days, extra days. If anyone has any suggestions,
I've got one for you. Chicken Caesar salad
pizza.
No.
I will be getting that.
Okay.
And honestly, I showed that to Carrie Colby, and she goes, "I understand because you're like one of those Dragula girls. Why you would like something like that?" And I was like, "It's a chicken Caesar salad pizza. It's like I think if you like a chicken Caesar salad, babes, you're gonna love this pizza." And she goes, "So they put the salad." She's so funny to talk to. She goes, "So they put the salad in the oven with the lettuce and the sauce." I go, "Yeah." And she goes, "But the croutons are gonna get all hard." Like she's saying it like everything's like she's learning about the information as she's
I
like
love that.
saying it.
Well,
And I was like, "Yeah," and she was just like, "Yeah, that's not for me." And I was like, "Trust me, if we're ever in New York together, we're going."
Don't show her a grilled romaine. That will.
That's
blow
what I'm
her
saying. I
mind.
tried to explain that. I was like, "Have you ever had like a grilled romaine or like an endive salad where they like grill it or whatever, or like put some heat on it?" And she was like, "Never in my life."
Endive salad. I would like to. You texted me something.
Ice Cube.
A very funny person on Twitter named Body Boy, BAWDY.
Body.
Tweeted out, "I have my fat drag meatball bingo card ready." And I would like to read aloud all of the squares on this bingo card. But I
will say it's a 4x4 bingo card, which I've never seen. Bingo
Exactly.
is BINGO, if I'm correct, and that's 5 letters.
That is, and there's no
bingo
free
was
space.
his name. Oh,
and there's no free space.
the
And
free
I
space
feel
would
like
be the Wicked riff.
yes, and
We'll
feel like
we'll fix this for you. Body.
we could come up with a few more to. All we really need to come up with is 5 more to level this out, right?
Yeah, and I got them already.
Oh no, 9 more. Because it's 5x5. Anyways. Right?
Yeah, sure.
What is this? Is the IQ test again? If you add a whole other row, you have to have a whole other
another
column.
one. Yeah. Okay, so I'll come up with 9 right now as you're talking.
Okay, these are the ones that are on the card. I'm ready to die. Diaper drag blowjob story. Lies about age. I always finish. Drag stipper. Airline talk. Layla McQueen ass story.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Doosel. Mention of Mr. Doosel. Tries to make Maddie say faggot, which is great.
Did.
I hate poly people. I lived in New York City. Mentions being hungover. Fat top. Pretends to not have been on Dragula. My parents are white. Chicken Caesar salad pizza.
Okay. Cocaine.
Yes. Duh.
Sure.
Sure, so good.
Wicked riff.
Yes.
Wait, is I'm horny on there?
It's not, but I think it should be any sort of horny story or the smooth, soft skin of a dick. Or sucking dick and cock. Cock and balls.
Sucking dick and cock. Peppy nippies.
Peppy nippies. If it's a video episode, yawn and shudder.
Yawning.
Yawning when you physically yawn and shudder. I'm cranked.
Mm-hmm.
When you drink Red Bull.
And talk about my antidepressants or like any medication that I'm on.
Ask the question, what was that like? Because your favorite interview
That's
tactic
That's
is
9. What was that like? And then what was that like? And did you enjoy that?
Favorite interview tactic is, you did this. What was that like?
But you know what? For me, if someone was like, "You did this, what was that like?" I would know exactly how to answer. Like I would be like, "Oh, well, it was like da 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 da." I had a wonderful time at this part, and like I know how to.
Also, I had a wonderful time. Could go on this.
I had a wonderful time. That's one of them for sure.
Could go on this bingo card. No, I get that 1,000%. I also think in my mind, like when I ask an interview question, it's like, you did this. This is how I feel about it. This is my theory on that. Do you agree with that theory? Your turn to talk. That's how I ask a question.
Yes.
All right, I have one last voicemail for us to end this episode with.
We actually have two.
Think you might recognize the doll.
Hey, fucks. It's Maureen San Diego here, your favorite female impersonator, favorite female impersonator. I have a question. Anal sex is kind of ruined for me because the first time I had anal was because there was no condom. So I didn't have lube either. So it was dry anal. It was drainal. Dry as the Serengeti. And he came in my ass. This is a totally different topic. Can a woman get bread? Like, if a guy comes in my ass, does that count as me getting bread? Anyway, I was bred. I shit out his cum. But then my butthole has not been the same since then. And I'm trying to get back to, like, a time where, you know, my butthole was pretty and nice. And now I'm kind of like, you know, I'm self-conscious about my hole. So how do I regain my my second whole confidence? I can't listen back to this, can I? Goodbye.
Suck on that.
Have the voice of a generation.
Singing voice. Answer the first question. Bread.
Yeah, I think you can get bread. I think you can get bread in your front hole too.
Well, I think that's where you would get bread. If you have a uterus.
Anytime someone says get bread, I'm always like, get that bread, baby. Like, go make money.
Oh, I thought you were thinking, I love bread.
No.
Borpo.
Harpo. Blurp blow.
Blopra. I think if you have a uterus, I don't know that getting cum in your ass is getting bread, but I think getting cum in your front hole is getting bread.
What?
Because bread means breeding. And
well, there's not where if I'm getting cummed in my butt, I'm not getting breeded bread.
I literally hated the past tense of all of the words you just said.
Cummed in my butthole.
If I'm getting cummed in my butt, I'm not getting breeded. That's insane.
Sorry, no, you don't know how to. I'm sorry, you don't understand how the English language works. But I said that sentence perfectly clear.
Breeding or being bred is obviously hyperbole. Is hyperbolic, right? Am I using that word right? Because it comes from the idea of like ass pussy. And it comes from the idea of like an animalistic idea of fucking, which is we are just two beings meant to fuck, and this is meant for procreation. And so the cum going inside. But I guess some would argue that the pure sense of, or just the fact that if cum goes inside of you in that hole from fucking, it's a breeding, whether it be the front or the back hole.
Come.
Okay, and then how can she get her second hole confidence back?
I don't know what happened to it the first time that it's still never been the same.
Well, she literally explained the story. She got fucked dry in the ass with no condom and no lube. Were you not listening? You were on your phone.
I heard it, but I've been fucked dry. My butthole bounced right on back.
Fuck dry sounds awful.
I mean,
the friction of all that hair back there.
Yeah, it wasn't the best, but I was like, it'll be over soon.
Some guy looked at me recently and was like, because, you know, when I get excited, I get wet back there. Does that happen for you? And I was like, no.
No. That actually, and also, that doesn't happen for you, sir.
All that good mucus gets your pussy wet, huh? Your ass pussy.
Didn't we decide that, like, the mucus is because you have an STI?
No, you did. And that's why you were like, I'll still fuck you anyway because I got all my antibiotics at home. I
love you, my little chlamydia friend.
Oh, you really, really went there. Maureen, this is my suggestion. Lotions and potions. Preparation H. Maybe some numbing cream, just if you're going to put a toy up there so you don't feel self-conscious. Like, nothing crazy, and don't put, like, a toy the size of my desk fan up there. But, like, I think if you, like, play with it and you get it wet and you clean it out and you put some fucking, I'm sure you got all the serums and face lotions and tightening creams and, like, whatever.
Yeah, put a nice retinol on it.
Put some stuff on there. Get your finger in there. I sometimes, if I feel like I'm ever going to be presenting my hole to anyone, like, for some days leading up to it, I will just, like, put Preparation H on there. I'll put some different creams and things just to feel like I'm taking care of it. Put some aloe on there.
My bottle's fine. I just like wash it daily, and
with the amount you have, like, explosive bathroom situations, you never have like sometimes.
What do you mean the amount I have explosive bathroom situations?
I mean, literally what I said. You always tell crazy stories about, like, huge shits or diarrhea or throwing up or, like, all this stuff. Your butthole's
What
just
does
like
throwing up have to do with my fucking butthole?
Okay, but so your butthole is just fine?
No, that's great.
It never gets, like, sore.
No.
Or blown out.
Never. It's so tight.
That's why you're bottom.
Everyone has said that. They say it's
That's
so
why you're
tight.
made to bottom. I would just put some mental energy on that butthole. All right, we've come to the end of the episode.
I'd lotion it up. One more call.
But you're literally, like, checked out.
What do you mean?
What do you mean what I mean? I'm saying what I mean.
Play one more call.
Okay.
Hi, you fucks. Long time caller. Nope. Long time listener, first time caller. Nice meeting you guys at Folsom. Got a nice little picture.
Your eyes are closed.
What? I was just listening.
I just have a question. Me and my man, we fuck around a lot, but for some reason it takes me forever to come, to the point where I get tired and he gets tired and I get over it. Do you guys have any advice to come quicker? Thanks. Love y'all.
Stop watching porn. Don't jerk off anymore. Or if you know you want to have sex with your man, just don't jerk off before having sex. Give yourself like a 3-day load to build up. Because I had a similar thing happen where I was like jerking off and then trying to have sex. And when you do that, it ruins it. But I found now that when I like don't jerk off and I don't watch porn, I can like go rounds. And they not like take too long.
Rounds.
Because I'm like my brain isn't like so overly stimulated from all the porn.
That's a great idea.
Now I'm gonna close my eyes.
I was gonna suggest what a lot of cum dumps suggest, which is fuck to cum. You know, some people, they start an experience and they go like, we're gonna have foreplay and like, let's not even like, don't touch my dick until we're ready to fuck. Then we'll get into the fucking. I want to fuck you in a couple positions. Okay, now I'm satisfied with fucking. Now I'm ready to come. Have your goal be to come immediately when you start fucking around with your husband. Because it'll be a good problem to have if you're like, oh, I came in 3 minutes. Because you've not had that experience yet, so try it. And then you know, like, oh, if I just turn my brain, like, now's the time to finish. Maybe if that's
now
at the
is
fore.
The time to finish.
At the forefront of your brain. All right, Meatball.
Of your brain.
We did it. This was a great time. Thanks for being here today.
No, thank you. I had a wonderful flight home this morning. I've never been more hungover in my life.
You were bumping that all night?
No, actually, because I got weird.
We'll wrap it up. Come on, we're done.
Thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your own fuck talk story to 213 5, 6. Wait, 213 536
536.
213 536 9180. Our email is sloppyseconds@gmail.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an email. So don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday.
Bitch, are you missing an email? You missed the fucking Wicked email, bitch.
Yeah, and I also missed the one size fits all red party email too. I'm seeing now.
Remember how I'm like, look at your email?
I could have gone to that party and really fucked it up.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye now.
For access to our full uncensored video episodes, ad-free and 1 day early, plus our monthly Sloppier Seconds episode, and all of Mom Podcast premium content, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Technical direction by Margot Padilla.
Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Show artwork by Christian Cimarroni.
Theme song by Mike Malarkey.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.
Ooh, his nipples are tiny.